Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Urban Rush, a.k.a. The Irony Show. We just talked about image and everything else, but it is important for a lot of people. They want to have the best smile they possibly can because, like our model, Fiona.
That's a don't. That is a smile don't. But you know what? Teeth whitening, it can be very confusing. Do you buy the stuff on the drugstore shelves, or do you see a dentist to get them to do it in their office? Well, here to demystify all of this is Dr. Jeffrey Norden. Dr. Jeffrey Norden, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you so much for coming in, because this is, and has become, I think, over the last few years, a lot more confusing for people. When did the whole sort of whitening trend?
You know, straight teeth.
You can tell I've tried all these things. You know,
and these things, they get painted on. Now,
like this one here gets
exactly.
painted on.
Now, for a lot of people, they got to hold their lip up and paint it on, and if hopefully they're not big salivators, or else it's going to be washed off.
Mike, this is not the product for you.
Not the product for me. I am a crazy.
And so, but for some people who may have some crooked teeth, who may want to get back to the back teeth where those strips don't, this is a good product.
And then we've got the whitening toothpaste. Good or bad?
Well, the interesting thing is when I went to the drugstore yesterday, like everything has got whitening on it.
Yeah.
Toothpaste.
Down to the gum, which has really just got a little baking soda in there.
It's got a little bit of baking soda, but, they package it up and it's whitening. The bottom line is...
probably not so much.
The main thing about gum is that it increases salivary flow in your mouth.
Is that bad?
And that's good.
Oh.
That keeps your teeth clean.
So it's okay to drool.
It's okay to chew gum, too.
Now let's go here. Now these three products here are in the same kind of category. These are the ones you get in the dental office, and maybe you can explain what you have to do and what you take home.
Well, all these three products are products that are only able to be gotten at a dental office, and the main reason is because the percentage of the hydrogen peroxide or the carbamide peroxide is up, and therefore it's got to be handled differently. For all these carefully. All these three products require that the dentist makes molds of your teeth, and then we make these little sort of sports guard, very thin sports guard things that go over your teeth. And then there's gel in there, and the gel itself is the product that whitens your teeth.
Right.
Oh, my
now,
goodness.
this product here is for use during the day.
And that's just the gel in there.
Exactly.
It looks like needles. It's just gel.
It's just gel, and
pour it into
as
the trays.
you squirt it, it mixes and it's ready to go.
Right.
And these other two products, I believe this one is the Turbo, and the other one's for nighttime. The Turbo is...
Dr. Norden, I can't believe they're calling things turbo in teeth whitening.
Well, this is for someone who's, you've got a big date coming up on Friday.
And you want to have white teeth
You start
tomorrow.
on Monday, and for 3 days you go at this product
and then
you're ready to go.
Friends. Now, the Zoom one is the one that I guess is the most popular at the moment. Why is this different from the other stuff?
Well, Zoom is one of the products that we call in-office power whitening or power bleaching. We have this in our office. We have the Zoom lamp or light or laser light, as you would like to call it. They all require special attention. They have to be applied by a dentist or a dentist auxiliary. The gums have to be protected. We're using a very high percentage of hydrogen peroxide, often in the 30–35% range. It can damage the gums or the tissue around the teeth.
So you've got to be careful.
You've got to be careful, but it works great. The only negative might be some transitory sensitivity.
Right.
But this is a great product. If you've got a wedding to go to tomorrow, you've got 1 hour. We can whiten you up.
Now, we have to talk a little bit about your facility, West Coast Smile Dental, because you guys really do things a little bit different. You have sort of almost a spa atmosphere for people that come in. Explain this idea.
Well, I think that is really my concept of how I would like to be treated in a dental office. And I've just created an environment that is not your standard dental office. It feels more like a spa. We try to incorporate things like waterfalls and music and sounds and scents. And
is that really going to make someone like me relaxed?
Yes. Well, I think it does.
We've found it to be just wonderful for our patients. It's certainly not like going into your average dental office. We'd like to think that we're going to offer a new way of doing dentistry as far as the patient comfort. I know that I'm comfortable there, and
I think that's great.
I'm really happy there, and I find that the patients also feel the same way. And
very cool.
If I'm feeling good, they're usually feeling good, and it makes going to the dentist a little bit easier.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Those are words I like to hear.
If you're curious about some of these products, find out about them, and of course you can go to the West Coast Smile in Vancouver, Dental Studio and Whitening Spa. emphasis on the spa. I like that kind of action, and there's all the details on there. So if you want to go talk to an expert,
Thank you,
have
doctor.
a consultation.
You're a
Doctor,
dentist.
thank
I'm
you.
actually going to shake your hand instead of punch you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
that's or
That's a
kick.
new move
Let's
for
hope
me.
so.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we've got a great performance from A Night of the Sultans right after this. Don't go away. You won't want to miss it. I actually, before I agree to come see you,
love the whitening.